Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. To you, I say Shalom. This is Brother Amon from the GMS Charlotte camp, coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kodash. And this lesson, I want to entitle Don't Doubt, Just Believe, because now is the time for you to be building your faith up in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, because we know that the evil day is fast approaching. And with everything pretty much looming towards, losing everything and eventually, your life being threatened, you have to fully put your trust and faith into Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, because that's the only way you're going to make it through these tumultuous times. And what this devil is pumping out is nothing but fear. All right. Fear is what's going to motivate a lot of people to pretty much take that knee and sell their souls to the devil, man. All right. But the elect of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, we're not going to take that knee. We're not going to, succumb to that fear, because we know that the only fear you should be having is fear of the Lord, because we know that is the beginning of wisdom and knowledge, man. All right. So first and foremost, you have to get a full grasp on what fear is, which I want to go into that real quick. So this is the book of Wisdom of Solomon 17:12. It says, "For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offereth." All right. So it says that fear is nothing else but the betraying of the succors, which succors means help. So fear is nothing but the betraying of the help which reason offereth, and the expectation from within being less counteth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment, right? So the fear of you going through whatever you're going through is ultimately a betraying of the help, because you know that Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah, if you believe in his word, all right, he's never going to leave you forsaken. He's always with you, man. Okay? So knowing that fact, really you shouldn't fear anything in this world but the Lord, because you know that everything is in his control, and whatever happens, we understand that he ordained it to happen, man. So we just have to play it out. All right. But it said, but the expectation from within being less counteth the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. So you expecting the worst because you're constantly thinking about that fear. You're making it worse on yourself. And we know that eventually, man, that, that stress that comes from that fear will wear your body down. And ultimately, that it brings sickness, man. All right. All right. It destroys you from the inside out. So you have to have your trust fully in the Lord, man, because if you are letting your uncertainty of how you're going to make it through these times, man, constantly plague you, man, you're going to bug out, and eventually you're going to bow down and give up. All right, which we know that is a no in this faith, because we know that the Lord told us to stand tall for him, man. All right. This is Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small, and that strength goes back to your faith. So if you faint in the day of adversity, which means, in the time that you are being tried, because understand this whole life, all right, is a test of the trying of your integrity. So if you fold, and give in to that adversity, that hell, all right, that means your faith is small, and you didn't believe in what Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah was telling you to do, because throughout the whole scriptures, the Lord told you to pretty much endure, have patience, wait upon him, because if you do all that, all right, you will be rewarded in the end. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. All right. So just understand that you have to stay strong, man. All right. All right, this is the book. That's not exactly what I wanted. But this is good. I'll use this. This is Revelation 2:25. It says, "But that which you have already hold fast till I come." And what is that talking about? your garment, man. This knowledge with understanding, your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Hold that fast until Yahweh Shem Yahushua returns and delivers us. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. Right. All right. The other scripture I'm thinking of, is he that endureth unto the end, then he shall be saved, man. All right. But, you have to constantly, fight. All right. You got to contend for the faith, man. Earnestly contend for the faith, man. And if you overcome everything that's all the temptations that this world is trying you with, all right, and you keep your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua to the end, it says, then the Lord will reward you by giving you power over the nation, which is absolute control and dominion over the whole universe, man. All right, you're gonna be able to pretty much have a place in that governing body to help establish and run the earth, run the universe, really. But you're gonna have power over the nations, man. All right, which goes back to that dominion. But that's one of the hopes that should keep you going, man. All right, that's a reward that the Lord promised if you endure unto the end, man. Okay, so you gotta hold that faith tight, man. All right, and not let the doubts of this world, because that's what Esau is doing, is constantly pumping fear and doubt, because he doesn't want you to believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, but you got to put that off. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. All right, setting thy house in order begins with your spirit, man. All right, get yourself together in Yahweh Shem Yahushua so that you can help comfort others. All right, it says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, all the minuscule thoughts that don't matter in these times, man. If it's not if it's not going towards helping you receive salvation, you shouldn't be putting any energy towards that, man. All right, because the ultimate thing about it is when you start to give in to those thoughts, man, that begins to take away from your faith, and that's when that doubt creeps in, and that doubt ultimately is a demon to get you to fall away from the truth, man. It says, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. All right, because shit ain't even got bad out here all the way yet, man. All right, we're at the climax of the movie. All right, when it's about to go down, man. All right, and we see on the horizon, man, great tribulation is coming. So now is not the time to be getting weak. All right, now is the time to be girding your loins up like a man and get ready to endure all that this devil is about to bring down, which we know that ultimately is Yahweh Shem Yahushua coming with that great testing, which that ultimate test is going to be what? That hour of temptation, when the whole world gets presented with that Revelation 13 and 16, the charagma. And if you stand fast and hold on to the Lord's word, he's not going to allow you to get taken by that, man. Let me get that, man. Let's see. That's cool. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. No, that's not it. Salaki, that's not it. Let's see. Revelation 3 and 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, all right, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? Because the Most High is wanting you to hold your faith, man, all right, to suffer for righteousness' sake. And if you do that until the end, if you endure all the hell, if you endure all the temptation, all the pain and suffering, all right, the Lord said he's going to keep you from the hour of temptation, which means he's not going to allow you to take that MOTB, man. All right. And you're going to be delivered whenever all hell breaks loose. Okay. Because you kept your word in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. But ultimately, you have to first and foremost, trust in the Lord. Because without doing that, There's no way the Lord is going to look out for you if you don't trust in him, man. Okay? This is Hebrews 11:6. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. So the Lord wants you to believe in him, man. You must believe that he is. All right? Because the Lord, there's nothing that's too hard for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Understand that, man. All right? So knowing that the Lord can deliver you out of whatever it is that you're facing, you can't allow the doubt of yourself or others sway you out of this thing, man. You know, and it's the spirit, because I actually got asked this question when I went home to see my mother this past weekend, and she was asking me because she knows I'm not going to get that juice, and so she asked me if my job mandates it, what are you gonna do? And I pretty much told her then I'm gonna find me another job. And then she pretty much, made a comment pretty much saying, well, if you, they say, if you don't take the juice, then you're going to have to get that testing, every week. And that testing is so brutal that, eventually you're going to go get that juice. And I just pretty much told her, hey, well, we'll cross that road when we get to it. Because ultimately, she, there was a spirit on her that was trying to place a spirit of doubt on me, to have me wondering, what am I going to do on that day? But ultimately, hey, I put it all into the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. I'm not worried about that, because at the end of the day, my faith in the Lord is going to outweigh any doubts of, what am I going to do in that time? Because the Lord has never let me down in the past. Anytime, when I was without a job, or, I needed money, or I just needed, anything that I prayed to the Lord for, he always came through. So now is not the time for me to be thinking, oh, what am I going to do in that day? Because, hey, the Lord told us, all right, to cast our burdens upon him. Let me get that. Let's see. I forget how it goes. Psalms 55:22. It says, cast thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Let's see what this word sustain means. All right, that word sustain means to strengthen or support physically or mentally, to undergo or suffer something unpleasant, but mainly being the first part, to strengthen or support physically or mentally. And the Lord's going to do that, because I fear him, man. Hey, this is a good one right here from Merriam-Webster. The word sustain means to provide what is needed for something or someone to exist, to continue, etc. That's heavy. Yeah, man. It's to provide what is needed for something or someone to exist or continue. And what do we need Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to do is to help us to continue to exist, to endure through the hell that's about to take place on this earth, man. All right. It says, hope sustain us during that difficult time. That's heavy, because we know that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to deliver us, man. All right. This is why he told us to place his faith in us, man. It's like us place our faith in him. All right. And it's the spirit, because I'm here in Hebrews 11, and this is an example of how the Lord never left any of his men confounded, And I'm going to just, read through this real quick. This is Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And, that faith is something that was not given unto the whole world. All right, that's a gift that was only given by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to a select few, mainly being of the elect. All right. These people, they can't have faith, because ultimately they don't believe that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua exists, ultimately, because you can tell they live a godless lifestyle. So this is why when you say things, well, I'm gonna just, put my trust in God, they're not going to, they don't understand that fully, you know. Verse 2, for by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High, or God, to read it verbatim, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear, right? Because, hey, you can't physically see Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You can't physically see the angels right now, you know. But at the end of the day, we know that they're there. We know that they exist. You know, we know that they're making moves all throughout. So we know that we believe wholeheartedly that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is with us, man. All right, that he has angels around us, you know, guarding us and guiding us to continue on the right path, man. All right. By faith, Abel offered unto Yahweh a more excellent sacrifice than Cain, which he obtained witness that he was righteous, the Most High testifying of his gifts, and by it he being dead yet speaketh. By faith Enoch was translated that he should not see death, and was not found, because the Most High had translated him. For before his translation he had this testimony, that he pleased the Most High. But without faith it is impossible to please him, for he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And, you know, what I'm reading is all these men that it gives example of, all the elders, you know, even to this day, our apostles and elders are examples of fervent faith, man, because they put their trust in the Lord. And look how the Lord is still, you know, having them come out and feed the sheep, man, on down to us, man. By faith, Noah, being warned of Yahweh of things not as yet moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. All right, and we're in the same state of Noah now, warning 2/3, warning Israel, period, that the flood is about to come, but this time it's not going to be by water. It's going to be by ICBM nuclear missile fire. Okay, and if you are not of the elect, you're going to take part in that lake of fire, man. So if you hear this word, believe that Yahweh Shem Yahushua will deliver you out of that if you are part of the elect. Verse 8, by faith Abraham, when he was called to go into a place which he should after receive an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. So Abraham went out of his father's house and sojourned into a land that Yahweh Shem Yahushua promised him that his seed was going to be blessed. And look how the Lord came through with that promise. And all these men that I just read about, okay, they all moved with great faith, and the Lord rewarded them, man. And this is the same reward that we're seeking now, man. So this is why we can't doubt the Lord's plan, Hey, Drake had that song, God's Plan. We got to trust in the process, man. All right? We know that the Lord is not going to, do anything, for our detriment if we put our trust in him. So we got to fully believe that he is, that his name is what it is. All right? And that Yahweh Shah is going to come back and deliver us, man. We're going to face hardships, but at the end of the day, all right, put your trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and he's going to deliver you, man. All right, it tells you that in Sirach 2:10. All right, matter of fact, I'll end with that. Sirach 2:10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in the time of affliction. So the Lord is not going to forsake you if you put your trust in him, man. But you have to believe that the Lord is gonna deliver you, man. If you don't believe that 100% full out, all right, you're going to be destroyed here in America, man. All right. So you got to trust in the Lord, man. Have that faith, man. Build your faith up, And if you're lacking in that faith, pray to the Lord for more, man. Whatever it is that you're lacking in, man, pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Prayer is the ultimate weapon that we have in these times, man. That's why the Lord told us to pray without ceasing, man. Okay? You got to believe, all right? Don't let the fear of the uncertainty, sway your beliefs, man. All right. It doesn't matter if nobody believes you. As long as you believe, then that's all that matters, man. All right. So with that, I'm gonna close this out. I pray this lesson was edifying unto the elect. Until next time, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, a great millstone that taught me the truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation unto the elect. Until next time, I say Shalom.